Morning everybody. Today is not a fishing day. Unfortunately we can't fish every day on FD Grizzly Bear. So we got ranch stuff to do. And another unfortunate thing is 2 weeks ago we had about 20 chickens killed by predators that got into our chicken tractor. Not this coop, but our chicken tractor. And I'll show you what we're going to do to fix that so that they can't get in there again. But one of the other things we're going to do in order to limit predators here on the ranch is we got Abby the guard dog. Abby is a Great Pyrenees. Pyrenees are known for their protective qualities. She's just a puppy right now. She's only 3 months old and only weighs about 30 pounds, but she's going to get huge. So we've got to make Abby a huge doghouse. We're going to do so by taking apart a shelf we got in the shop there that we're not using and recycling that wood. So come with us as we build a huge doghouse for a huge dog. Kyle and I were so excited to get started that we forgot to give you a rundown of what we were going to do. But here's the base section. I'm still going to do post and beam construction on it, but I'm going to do it a little backwards. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out the sides, the siding exactly the way I want it, cut that out, get them kind of screwed up on the sides of the doghouse, and then we'll figure out exactly what we need for the length of the posts. And I'll keep you posted. So here we go. I'm going to lay this stuff out. Alright, we got the sides all laid out here, exactly the way we want it to look. Kyle had a great idea. We actually screwed both sides together, and then I'm going to cut out once, and I'll have matching sides for the right and left hand side. So here we go. More or less two sides to Abby's doghouse. Get some posts cut out, and then we'll get them screwed on as well, and we'll continue to show you guys progress. I'm going to go ahead and measure out the doorway here and then cut the 2x4s that I need to frame in this wall, and that'll tie in the two side walls real tight. When I'm all done, I'm going to flip this thing over on its side. I'm going to secure these 4x4 posts from the bottom up through the 2x8 planking, so that should be plenty secure. Well, we got all the sides on, and the front and the back, even the door. That door is 32 inches to the top. So that Abby, when she's full grown at 32 inches to her shoulder, she can get in okay. Anyways, next step is I'm going to put on the roof joists. It's going to be a flat roof. And then at that point, I'm going to go ahead and paint it before we put the metal on. Well, I've hit a roadblock. As you can see, I've got the joists up. They're sitting in place. They're 2x6 material. And I wanted to put 2x6 fascia all the way around, but I ended up being one 2x6 short. And so I've kind of got a little problem. I think what my solution is I'm going to take these 2x6s out. I'm going to notch these out, make them appear to be 2x4s in dimension here. And then I've got enough 2x4 material to do fascia all the way around this thing. So I think I'm going to do that, but I just wanted to give you an update as to what's going on. I noticed that my time lapse had run out of battery and the card's full, and so don't know how far that got, but this is where we're at. We got all the walls built, got the roof up, and just getting ready to tie it in so that it's permanent. And then after that, probably tomorrow, we'll paint this and then put the roof on it, and then we'll be done. Abby can move in right away. All right, guys, I went ahead and cut those out, and I think it looks a lot better. So this is what the solution is going to be. Went ahead and got the roof all attached with the new fascia. I found that fascia in a pile of leftover materials. It looked nice and clean. It was spruce. It was super straight. So I went ahead and utilized that. There's the roof structure. That helps you guys just visualize. It's got roughly a 2-to-1 slope roof. It'll have galvanized metal. I don't know if you can see it back there in the corner. And then it's on skids. So hope you like it. I think Abby will. Well, I went ahead and took some of the plywood that was left over from the shelves, ripped it down and used it for trim, and then trimmed out the door and around all this other stuff. I think it's looking pretty good. It's pretty heavy, so I'm going to have to get the Bobcat out to lift it up and move it over to the peach orchard where Abby's going to be living. While we might be done with the basic part of the doghouse, we're still not finished with this project. We're going to be adding a cupboard in the back to keep her food and also fresh water back there. I think I might make it into a trailer so I can move it around as we move the goats around or move the chickens around. She can go with them and have her house with her. Well, Stella says that she wants to drive, so we're going to let her drive. I think she likes my tractor. Well, it's another beautiful day here, and today I'm going to paint Abby's huge doghouse. I'm going to first start by using some stain that we have left over to paint the interior of it, and then I'm going to paint the outside to match the chicken coop. Since most days she's going to be out here guarding the chickens, so I figure that they might as well have matching houses. Well, doesn't look like we're going to have enough. Straight from the bottom of the barrel right here, the bottom of the paint can, if you will. Looks like I'm going to have to run into town. We live out there ways, and we like it like that. I don't know if you can hear in the background there. There's a creek running down there. One of the reasons why we chose to move here was that on one of Stella's biggest dreams was to live near running water. And if you get up in the morning and listen carefully, you can hear it from our back porch. and it's just super cool. Wouldn't trade that for anything. So really grateful that we could move out here, and Stella could check off one of the things off of her bucket list. Anyways, looks like that's about all the paint there is. So I'm gonna get cleaned up a little bit. Don't want to go into Home Depot looking like I just been through a bloody massacre. We'll have to take this up hopefully this afternoon. A little change in plans. I'm going to go ahead and do as much trim as I can. There's quite a bit of trim paint, but I'm going to do as much trim as I can before I go to Home Depot, so that I make sure that I don't need to buy more of this as well. So we'll go ahead and get started doing the trim. Alright guys, we got all the trim painted. So now I'm just going to clean up real quick and head into town and grab some more of the red, and we'll come back and finish that up. Alright, 3 hours later we made our trip to Home Depot and got some more red paint. So I'm going to finish painting this up, and then as soon as it dries, hopefully it'll dry good in this heat, we'll get the roof on it and show you what we've done. I think we're done painting. I don't know, but if you ask me, I think it looks pretty darn good. So we're going to let this dry for a couple hours. Hopefully we won't lose too much sunlight, and we can get the roof on it. And Abby could even be sleeping in this thing by tonight. So that's the conclusion on the huge doghouse for the huge dog. What do you think, Abby? Now, if you know me, I'm never satisfied with just building something plain like this, and so I've already got some ideas on some improvements I want to make, and so I'll keep you guys updated on the improvements to make this thing nice for Abby and also more convenient for us. So if you guys like this video, please subscribe and like, and if you have any comments as to what I should do to make Abby's house a home, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching.